What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
All
Good.
right.
How you
Good,
doing,
man.
Travis?
We
Good, good.
appreciate the backdrop, brother. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, thanks a lot. I enjoyed the movie, and why not give you guys a good background to look at it?
Mhm.
Uh, I'm based out of DC here, so Sheldon, I'll start with
Mm.
you, man. Talk to me about uh bringing Walt's story to the big screen, and how did it first come to your attention? Was it through the documentary?
Yeah, definitely through the documentary. I started adapting it 2022 in the pandemic. And I haven't said this yet. It's a relationship that I built with Andre over more than a decade. But in building that relationship, I believe a part of honoring that relationship is like going to them at the moment that it is actually something. Because I feel like if you're honoring that relationship, you have like one shot. Don't get me wrong, we'll always be friends, we'll be colleagues. But in terms of that, and so this is something that I has always had in mind for him. And I was like, God, please, please, please let him be into it as much as I am. And fortunately, actors get movies made, right? And so you get Andre, and the way you get Wendell is because you got Andre, and so yeah, yep.
Andre, how does that sound to know that you were always in mind for this right from the very beginning? It sounds like.
Man, it's really flattering. It's flattering because I think, in this business, that's not often the case, at least in my experience. I think it takes us um, like valuing each other and showing up for each other over and over and over and over again. Because I think what I've learned in my career is that the wider industry tends not to value us in the way that we value ourselves or one another.
Mhm.
And so,
Mhm.
when I think about, I had an acting teacher once who used to say, every actor, everybody's famous for something. That's when we were young and every people were like, I want to be famous. He
Mhm.
said, some people are famous for being late. Some people are famous for being prepared. He's like, what do you want to be famous for? And I often think about that question. And I think the thing that I'd like to be famous for is famous for showing up for the people in my community who show up for me, the people
Mhm.
who I value.
Mhm.
And I think if we can continue to do that for one another, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Wendell, I'm a big fan of all of you, but Wendell, I'm a huge fan of yours. Thank you for taking some time with me.
Oh, good. Thank
How
you.
did you come aboard this project, and tell me about what it means to you to be a part of it?
I came on board when Sheldon and the producer, Jason Berman, sent me the script and asked if I wanted to be in it. I'd read the script. It was a great script. They told me Andre was in it. I was like, that's a done deal. So the opportunity to work with Andre was paramount, right? He's one of the finest actors of our generation.
Yeah.
And I don't say that lightly. That is truth. Um, he is pure. He is he's just immaculate in a lot of ways, and he makes your work just step up even more. And then it was a pleasure, of course, of shooting this film, of learning about Sheldon and his work and the way he works. Multifaceted, a man who is technically proficient, but at the same time, uh, creatively uninhibited. Like, the great thing about music is it can be it's a finite amount of notes, but an infinite amount of combinations.
Mhm.
Mm.
All right, and that is Sheldon, right? There's the proficiency of the camera. There's the exactness of lighting. There's exactness of film or digital work or whatever. You have those what some people may see constraints, right? Technical constraints, but he works in a way where that is it's uninhibited, right?
Mhm.
And that's great. It's actually an American aesthetic. We're a nation of laws, but supposed to elevate the individual and expression of it, right?
Mhm.
And he is an example of that, and so he's at the heart of the American aesthetic when it comes to film and cinema, and so that's what brought me on. And the story itself is just beautiful. The kids are also very important because they make you present and in the moment. You cannot give a false note, and that's great. And so when I think of my career, I always try to think of building a body of work, and you want to build a body of work with talented folks like this. on that last day, you're going to be thinking about the work that you did and the people that you did it with.
Yeah.
And in this case, both were stellar.
Yeah.
In light of that, I guess this is a question for all three of you, but I'm going to start with you, Sheldon. I feel like we're seeing more black stories like this being told that are sensitive and honest and real, and and I think that's a good thing. But are you finding it to be is it a challenge to get a movie like this off the ground? Because it's for so long we weren't getting these stories.
Yeah, I mean it always has been a challenge. It is very, very challenging for us. I think in this space, Anscape and Jason Adu are super important. They are paramount. And this idea of holding space for us and our stories at one of the world's largest corporations of storytelling, right? I mean, this is in the Walt Disney, Disney pipeline, ESPN. And so that is super, super special and unique about this process and about this movie. And then, for example, this is the first time we're seeing André and Wendell in the two-hander, which is wild. They're two of the most brilliant, wonderful actors working today. And this is the first time we're getting to see them get down on the screen together. So that question to me is answered fully that, Jason Adu and Anscape and everyone there, I'm just deeply thankful.
And I want to echo that. I mean, André and I are both producers, along with being actors, and there's always difficulty of getting projects made. And so I really have to give credit where credit is due with Jason Adu and Anscape. I cannot echo that enough.
Yes.
We are indebted to them and their commitment to telling stories like this.
Yes.
André, how much time did you get to spend with Walt, or did you get a chance to talk with him at all for the movie?
Well, I did not get a chance to spend time with him before the movie, but I spent a lot of time with the documentary. I spent a lot of time with people, of that world, of that, Southeast DC.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a lot of time in the boxing gym and reading about boxing and learning as much as I could to try and, represent as accurate as I could what this story was.
Did you get in the ring? Did you throw some punches?
Well, I didn't throw no punches, but I held some mitts and I shouted some encouragement.
You got some little combinations in there.
So you're gonna tell me there's no footage of André and Wendell in the ring together? There's nothing hidden out there that I don't know about?
No, but there is footage of them on the edge of the ring doing Othello.
Yeah,
that exists. Okay, you can find that on my Instagram.
I'm actually in DC right now doing Othello.
I know.
He more famously did it at the Globe Theater in London, where Othello was done 400 years ago. He did it again just a couple of years ago. So we had dueling Othellos.
Dueling Othellos. I'm trying to get tickets to that Othello too. I'm trying to find a date where I can go. I've been wanting to go see it. So
just let me know.
Everybody needs to see it.
For sure. Trust me, I want to see that. So I'm trying. All right, we got to get ready to wrap up here. But you guys are premiering the film today.
Yes.
At Tribeca, is that right?
Yes.
Sheldon, talk to me. How excited are you to premiere the movie today?
Oh man, are you kidding me? This is one of the greatest experiences in the human condition. Being able to sit in the dark with a bunch of strangers and everyone be in the same plane of energy to see the magic on the screen. This is the reason why my entire life has been dedicated to making movies, because I remember being a kid and like movies meant so much to me.
Yeah.
So the fact that I get to make them, I'm just deeply thankful. So,
It's awesome, man, and you did a great effort here with this movie, man. I wish you the best of luck, all three of you, with the film. It comes out in a couple weeks on Hulu, and I look forward to more people seeing it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. July 17th, Hulu, baby.
July
17th. Thanks a lot for taking.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.